Okay, traders, weekend time again. I think this time I will not be making any shitcoin videos for the weekend because it seems to me like the long term analysis would be a better idea for the weekend, guys. I think it's always better to take a step back and just wait and calm the fuck down and let the market consolidate while you gather all of the information, all the knowledge, all the evidence as to what can happen, what can come next, and how to play those things. And I think the most important thing, what bias is there for the long run, and how and when is the top going to occur, if it is going to occur in the market for real, right? So guys, let's simply jump onto this indicator right here, which I have been talking about, 350 DMA. This is on the BLX index, the index which has the most of the history for Bitcoin, coming in at the inception around 2010. So guys, this basically is simple projection of Fibonacci moving averages, and as you can see, this has been working like a charm. Now guys, we'll be comparing this one with some other key indicators which I'm going to talk about pretty soon, but let's just simply jump onto this right here. And as you can see, this pink moving average right here, which was the trend guider, which was the resistance for the uphead resistance areas for the entire 2017, guys. But as soon as we broke past it on a closing and an opening basis for about a week or so, then this was the last the maniac phase for around 200% to the upside, and eventually coming in at the top. Now guys, if I try to implant one of the pi cycle indicators, this also aligned with one of the pi cycle top. Now guys, this is another indicator which I want to talk about. You can simply go ahead and go for all these indicators on TradingView indicators. They are available for free, guys. Everything is out there for free, guys. This content is out there for free as well, so make use of it. Don't FOMO into positions in the short term as you think about the long run as well. So this is called CTR pi cycle. Now these both are quite related as the moving averages are 350. Now this is one of the key indicators as to how you can pinpoint, guys. These charts are lagging. I mean, a lot of information these charts are trying to show. So anyways, what how you can judge the tops is by the fact that the price action is supposed to be above the most significant moving average, whereas the pi cycle top indicator is curling towards the downside in a very aggressive manner, guys. Every single time you see the pi cycle top curling to the downside in a very steep aggressive manner, you do show up, you do come up with the top, you do come up with the cycle top pretty soon. Now this one being inception, so not much data for this one right here, but the 2017, guys, we don't have much data entry points for Bitcoin, as you all must know, because it's an asset which is just 10 years old, guys, and it has done wonders, and it's still about to do a lot of wonders. Anyways, this one right here, a pretty perfect example for 2017 top, calling the 20k BTC top to the T, to the utmost precision right here, as we were hovering somewhere around the top side of this moving average or diagonal trending resistance to the upside, which was Fibonacci projections of moving averages and the pi cycle top converging extremely fast to the downside, and that is where your top was called. Guys, most of the times this is what happened in the Bitcoin history, and you can simply go ahead and overlay these indicators together, and you can go ahead and analyze yourself and see what comes best for you and see how you can understand yourself. But guys, now in the current situation, we are quite far away from it, guys. We're quite far away, not that quite far away, but yeah, we're still quite far away from the current price action. This is hovering around a 70 to 80% move to the upside, and as these daily candles they keep on closing, this exponentially rises, guys. So this is going to be at 100k pretty soon. So Bitcoin resistance top is going to be at 100k pretty soon, and guys, 100k is going to be a piece of cake. It's simply going to be a piece of cake, and we are simply converging to the upside in a pretty aggressive fashion, guys. And guess what is happening? The pi cycle top has started curling to the downside in a pretty aggressive fashion, guys. This was at $1 million. This was a $2 million, like during December or something. But we have aggressively started sloping to the downside, and this time the pi cycle top cross is around 600,000 USD, which is coming down aggressively as this moving average goes to the upside aggressively. So watch for the cross to happen in the coming days and the weeks, and that could call that you gotta get the fuck out of cryptocurrency, guys. I mean, okay, all right, this is such a guys, look, like I always say, you gotta be personal about your capital, not about these assets, not about whatever the fuck market is about to do. But you gotta be cautious about where your capital is, what your capital is doing. Is your capital deployed properly in certain areas where you can constantly think about some, well, yields that you can actually count on without any mental pressure or mental suffering, to be honest with you. So these are the things that you look at, guys. You stay investment long on Bitcoin, you stay collateralized long on BTC if you're actually trading these cryptocurrency markets. So you stay long on BTC and use that thing as a collateral on exchanges like FTX or even Binance, for that sake, Binance margin. And then you can long other assets as the base asset, as your asset is certainly bullish, and your other assets that you're trying to long, they are also certainly bullish, so you can exponentially make your gains to the upside. And well, risky, but it does work. You collateralize Bitcoin, you stay investment long on BTC as the trend is to the upside. You wait for the top, you wait for the pi cycle cross to come to the downside, and finally have a cross with the moving average on the upside. Then you can wonder about where the Bitcoin top is at. Then you can actually plan your exit out here, guys. Look at the precision of this. I mean, alright, this makes me scared. I mean, this information is out there, guys. You guys are probably the first people to get this information out there. I mean, this is just all right. Anyways, this is just me trying to figure out moving averages and just experimenting around, right? So, guys, if this happens, yes, well, at least you take a significant chunk out of the market. And if you are really concerned about missing out on further gains to the upside, guys, you can take your other profits out below this bull trend support right here. All right, this bull trend support right here is also significant. You lose this one, you get into a bear trend for a pretty long time, guys. I mean, this one is currently at 35,000, which means good news for BTC as your support, as your major support is at 30k. So it's pretty impossible, not impossible, guys. It's pretty difficult for BTC to fall below 35k, to be honest with you. But if we do come down, if we do break this downward trending support right here, we will come back to 35 to 33k, I guess, because there's not much stopping. And guys, you do break these grinds and you do meet the targets to the downside or the upside every single time. You know that pretty carefully. You know that pretty neatly, I would say, as I've been repeating and rambling onto these things again and again every single day, guys. Watch for these two moving averages. Let me open it again, the 350 DMA and the CD pi cycle, right, guys? Now let's simply close this one, the pi cycle indicator right here, and let's jump to the total cryptocurrency market capital, right? This is also one of the key important metrics that most of you guys should take a look at. And guys, we are in a macro continuation trend right here. This could be like looked at pretty neatly by shifting gears into other time frames, like the 10-day time frames. Guys, these creative time frames, they will always give you some kind of information, but it's not going to be completely relevant, as most of the major time frames are daily, weeklies, and maybe bi-weekly to 3-day candles as well. But 10-day time frames, certainly, in terms of looking at the picture and how the market is going to be trending to the upside and what is going to probably happen in the coming days, 10-day time frame for the extreme macro picture. This guys, this was a simple long form accumulation out of which we broke out around 800 sorry what 800 billion market capital was the breakout point, and ever since we have left the space, we're not seemingly coming back. Now, guys, 1.5 trillion areas are supposed to be your consolidation to psychological areas of profit taking, guys. It just happens in harmony. These things happen in synchronization so perfectly, so goddamn nicely, that it's just amazing to look at. So 1.5 trillion consolidation market is under consolidation, probably a long form of reaccumulation. It is highly likely that we do get reaccumulated in these zones around 1.15 trillion to 1.5 trillion, and then we make our next leg up to 2.52 trillion. I mean, and so on and so forth, guys. I mean, look, we are not really far off from the 10 trillion market capital for cryptocurrencies, and I think it's a very, very, very much likely situation now. If cryptocurrency market's evaluation goes up to 10 trillion, that means significant long-term upsides on lot of shitcoin, guys. Lot of shitcoins. If this goes up, Bitcoin dominance goes down, guys, most of your long-term investments are going to give you, I don't know how many excess of returns, guys. So watch out for quality projects in the space as well. These charts, they remind me of guys, why it is important to hodl in this space, because guys, ultimately at the end of the day, most of the times hodling has been a very, very, very profitable strategy out there. I mean, it's not even a strategy, it's just buy and hold, and it's been a profitable strategy for the long haul, guys. And this is a trend under motion. Cryptocurrency markets are trend under motion. There's no need to panic. We're not breaking down, we're not going to go below, we're not going to go to zero, guys. Not happening. Just look at this, guys. Are you afraid? Are you worried about investing in cryptocurrencies? Just get get rid of that fucking thought. It's not happening. All right, it's trending motion on the macro as a whole, guys. The whole market is trending. You got to be fine and normal. The short-term dips are supposed to be bought, guys. That's what. That's what these charts are telling us. Anyway, I mean, you can see how this upside moving average right here is also a pretty nice looking indicator as well, I would say. And as far as we are trending below this right here, and we are trending below the 1.5 trillion, I think it's going to be consolidation mode. So guys, do not worry about the consolidation. I think my audio levels are pretty low. Let me just increase this. All right, so as far as we're hovering below these points right here, it's completely fine. It's just some simple grind, just simple consolidation, I would say. You can come down now, guys. I don't think you would come down and test these points of areas, but that could happen if Bitcoin starts testing the 35k zones. You can come and test the spink line at 1 trillion market capital for the entire cryptocurrency space. Now that could also be a likely situation. I mean, anything can happen. You got to flow like water, but if that happens, I do expect a huge chunk of money flowing into cryptocurrency market, and the areas, whatever is your favorite shit, guys. Let me even set an alert if it happens, guys. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think the market capital is gonna come back down to 1 trillion. But if it happens, guys, this is the point where you buy all the fucking shit coins that you love, to be honest. just not everything, guys. Most of I guess 90%, 95% cryptocurrencies will go to shit. Only the quality projects will survive. So stick to what you think is actually quality. So this is the point. If the total comes to this point, you gotta buy it. It's as simple as that. Until then, we are just going to be simply trending to the side without the upside ultimately. And guys, I'm looking for this far-fetched target of 10 trillion for the market capital. Let's see if that happens. It's going to be very, very crazy. All right, BTC. Let's check out the BTC capital as well. BTC total capital for you guys. Yes, certainly 1 trillion market capital consolidation under motion right now for BTC, as well as you did see a lot of people taking profit at 55k zones, which was perfectly synchronizing with 1 trillion market capital, guys. So many reasons for this area to be a profit taking zone, and most likely a midterm reaccumulation. So completely fine in the long haul, guys. This is a perfect trend of motion for BTC as well. Now, all right, guys. Now there is other thing which I also want to show. But before that, let's just try to see what the guppy has to tell on the BLX index on 3-day time frame. Yet again, the bottom is around 41k for the guppy, guys. Now the guppy is not going to define the tops and the bottoms, but it is certainly going to define supports for the long haul and the midterm as well. So this one is telling of the fact that you could come down all the way at 42 to 43k, but still be supported and get bought back in the short time frame, and then you can eventually target for another up move, guys, for I guess 70k, 75k per BTC. As you can see, most of the times it came down wicked at the bottom side of the guppy, but eventually got bought back to the upside, and then we ran, guys. We ran for our life to the upside. Now the bottom side for this guppy is going to be at 28k. Now that is again far-fetched, guys, but we should not underestimate cryptocurrency market reactions. I mean, you could hear some guys yesterday. MicroStrategy put another 10 billion into cryptocurrency, into Bitcoin. They are at 91,000 BTC, guys. Micro fucking strategy accumulating Bitcoin like there is no tomorrow. Are you or not? Well, 100,000 for MicroStrategy pretty soon, guys. All right, Ethereum USD. Let's just for curiosity's sake, what guppy is doing, guys. The guppy bottom support was tested. The 21 simple on the 3-day basically was tested. So Ether is supposed to hold up. Technically it's supposed to hold up on these levels. Technically Ethereum has bottomed out. Technically, where the fuck is Poloniex, man? Technically Ethereum has bottomed out. I mean, this is what the guppy is telling, guys. So many rejections down below the 21 simple on the 3-day time frame, but guys, this gray means caution. All right, now you see the color shift right here. This is blue, this is strong trending motion. Gray means caution, so that means you can certainly have further consolidation to downside move, something like this right here, which could prolong for a long time, but you certainly stay above key levels and you get accumulated for a long time, then you make your upthrust toward $10,000 Ethereum. EIP 1559 also coming out. It's a second layer solution on Ethereum blockchain. I'll be doing my study on that, and I'll be sharing what data I come up with. Until then, guys, it's your homework. Try to research what EIP 1559 is. It's a second layer solution for Ethereum transactions and so many things. Just try to find that out. It's certainly development. That is one key development on Ethereum that you got to be looking at before the Ethereum 2 launches, because Ethereum 2 is supposed to take care of all the things apparently. Now before that happens, we can certainly argue a lot of things can take place as second layer solutions on Ethereum. So then we can talk about some fundamental bullish things, right? And then the fundamentals set themselves as a bullish narrative, and then the technicals catch up, or sometimes it's vice versa. Technicals go to the upside, the fundamentals, they take a while to catch up. Anyways, Ethereum also looking fine. So guys, now this is what I want to talk about. Now guys, have you heard about Willy Woo? If you have not heard about Willy Woo in the cryptocurrency space, guys, what are you doing, guys? I mean, alright, I remember back in the days, Willy Woo was the guy who was calling out BTC bottom around 3,300k, where everybody was scared in the market, guys, including me. I mean, I was not confident at all in the 33k regions, guys. It was not really the market dynamics to be confident. But Willy Woo was like, I'm 99% certain that BTC has bottomed out, and he was trying to tell these things when BTC was somewhere here formulating the price action right here, guys. I mean, that was insane. So Willy Woo studies on-chain metrics for cryptocurrency spaces, for cryptocurrency market, and most of the data that he provides is certainly going to be amazing, guys. This is the website by Willy Woo. This is called charts.woobull.com, or just go to woobull.com and go for charts, and you'll come up with the Bitcoin price models. You can simply take a look at yourself. I mean, I'll be leaving the link in the description down below, but this is one of the things which I certainly want to show you guys as alright before this. I mean, okay, it's a mess if I don't do it properly, guys. Let me just simply refresh it, because this is a horrendous mess, to be honest with you guys. So you can see how precisely these tops are being formulated on BTC according to Willy Woo's model. Now guys, more and more people try to get these things, the more and more difficult difficult it would be to finally pinpoint the top, as more people know the information. So it's highly likely that you can manipulate this data around. I mean, you can certainly do it. And since there is involvement of large institution, and JP Morgan setting its trading desk again, Goldman Sachs or JP Morgan, I don't remember, it's going to be very difficult trading environment, guys. So anyways, you can see how nicely these tops are being pinpointed. And for the current cycle top, it's hovering around 112k, guys, 112 to 120k, guys. So if we constantly trend to the upside right now, 112k is going to be your interim top, like midterm top for the price action. Could be that case. Let me just simply try to zoom out if I can get this point right here. Now I cannot get that point right here, but yeah. So if the price trends to the upside like this, certainly going to be looking nice, guys. Now I can't, like, I have set this entire Google Chrome to be dark. I mean, I can't even read this one. I'm all right. So guys, you do get the point about this entire you do see this one right now. So you do get the point of charts.woobull.com. And guys, this is how he has explained everything, like as to how he has been able to derive these targets to the upside and supports to the downside. This is a combination of models and on-chain analysis for a lot of coming from a lot of data, guys. This is something you got to be keeping an eye on in the long run, guys. Do not forget about these things. I often do remind myself as well that where do we stand in the bigger picture, guys. If we are nearing this point right here, I'm certainly going to be taking profits from the market in the long run as well, guys, because look, there are numerous opportunities in the market. But guys, all right, certainly we are here to trade cryptocurrencies, we are here to invest in cryptocurrencies. I do get that, but there are times, guys, in cryptocurrencies where you would simply feel that had I just poured my money out of the market and put somewhere else for some time and just gotten back in the market at certain point, you would have been better off, right? I mean, so this is how you keep on timing the cycles. This is how you keep on accumulating more and more Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies until the adoption curve is to the upside. So guys, a lot is going to happen in the long run. Just Stick around to Crypto. Hit that like, go for that subscribe, guys. This kind of information, I think, is pretty significant and pretty important as well. Well, these are cheat sheet, guys. These are simple cheats, and this is not rocket science. This is out there, guys. This is out there for free. If you do feel like helping out, supporting Willy Woo, you can go ahead and donate on this wallet address right here. As this guy, Willy Woo, is certainly one of the people who I really look up to in the cryptocurrency space, guys. You also should. Now, this guy has been in the space for like, I don't know, like 2011, I think. Formulating these kind of things since 2011 on Bitcoin is just insane, guys. Tells the involvement of the guy, Willy Woo. Alright, guys, I think this has been it about the long-term analysis on Bitcoin and on-chain analysis also for you guys. Let me know down in the comments if you do like this kind of information, or you got simply bored out of the if you simply got bored of these kind of data in front of you, guys. It is fine to trade your shitcoins. It is fine to make gains in the short term or even daily basis, but guys, you do have to have a vision for the long run, guys. That's how you can come out successful. That's the way you can actually think of trading as a profitable situation for your life, because you got to be really aware of what is about to come, what is or at least you got to be gathering a lot of evidences as to like what can actually come in the markets. And guys, BTC market, cryptocurrency market, the information is out there. Everything is out there. Like everything is out there. It's no rocket science. It's no hidden secrets. MicroStrategy pulling off 100,000 BTC in 6-7 months. Like, guys, everything is out there. It's just you got to be cautiously aware, as most of the shitcoins, they take away all of your attention and then you lose out the key areas of interest, guys. This is something which you got to be taking an eye on. Now, I'm sure this video will not have much amount of engagement, as this is one of the boring videos, I'm sure. And guys, if you do like this content, just share, just go for that like, hit subscribe, and I'll be catching you guys in the next one pretty soon. Bye for now.